Anyway, we're in San Antonio, Texas, and we're gonna go do the Riverwalk, walk around the old downtown. I don't know if we're gonna do the Alamo or not, but we'll check that out later maybe. But because I've seen that before, so anyway, here's a picture of the Alamo. I mean not Alamo, I mean the downtown area. So here we go. Hold on. Now there's Leah.
Okay, there's Leah. Good. I'm glad.
Okay.
Back to the scene of the crime.
Now here's the river down here, the Riverwalk they call it. It's like a river that kind of wanders through downtown San Antonio, and you can take boat rides, and there's all kinds of shopping and restaurants and all that. So we're kind of find this Aztec theater, which they're going to sell the tickets. So that's our next stop. Big sign here. Hey, that's a bad looking weld there. Ooh, ugly. Yeah, there's some of the river down there. Pretty neat old historic downtown. There goes Leah. Downtown San Antonio, and the Alamo is over there. Musket firing daily. Wow, they're doing a whole thing here, I guess. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they got the muskets going on here, just like they had in the Alamo here, and there is the Alamo. Yeah, nice big plaza. Let me see, is Leah's eyes bugging? Oh, you got sunglasses on, I can't tell. That's all right.
Bugging eyes? Yes.
Okay.
Bugging eyes. Oh, here it goes. Tickets for something.
There's Leah at the Alamo.
Yes.
You remember the Alamo?
Too young, honey, sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, there it is right there. Forward. And now you're live at the Alamo Riverwalk, which we're
haven't
going
even started, I'm tired.
to...
It'll get better.
We walked a couple miles.
3,000.
And then here's the boats we're going to get on here. And I think we're going to get this whole package deal here. You're going to see the river cruise, the San Antonio Alamo, and the Botanical Garden, and the Tower of the Americas. So it's a better buy for $59. That's what we'll probably do. Half hours, I don't think so.
Maybe we'll just do 2.5 miles though. So guys, I will tell you things on the tour, off the tour, fun facts I personally have found out. Good? Alright? If you have questions, ask. If I have questions, shout out answers. It will be a better tour.
Are you seasick yet?
No. Safety things. Do keep private conversations low though. We do have other boats on the river, wind on the river. I might have to say watch your arms, watch your elbows. So I need to make sure everyone hears that. If you find yourself in the river, stand up, walk out.
Okay.
It's mostly 3 to 4 feet deep.
Like that spring.
You have light vests should you need them. No smoking. Anything.
Her hat's pretty good.
The legend, born in Lisbon, Portugal in the 12th century. That was a gift from Portugal, 1968. You're going to see a steeple up the hill on my right. That is St. Joseph's Catholic Church, built in 1868. And if you are here in the first sermon in German, that was a place to be. More people spoke German in this area in the 1800s than English or Spanish. The King of Spain gave the land to the Germans. That's why we have towns like Durango, Fredericksburg, Bernie. Guys, as a matter of fact, you have time if you have a car. I would go to the town of Greene, spelled Greene. Super cute, I believe it's the oldest dance hall in Texas. Really cute general store. Bigger than what you think, and the Gristmill restaurant is amazing with food and service. Now, do we have any military or vets on board? Yes, we do. Give it up for our military and vets.
Yay!
Do we have any first responders? That includes nurses. Yes, we do. Give it up. Do we have any teachers? Yes, we do. Give it up. Do we have any preachers? Cool. Tour remains the same. Usually as I way too late for you. Takes them 2 months to win a month, 2 months to take a death, 2 months to prepare each year. Guys, do me a favor. Raise your hands Raise your hands if you think our river is natural.
I'm not too sure.
Raise your hands if you just don't care. The 68 hemisphere, huge part. We are going to enter into the horseshoe bed. That is completely natural. But then we're going to be in the flood. 1981 came an underground tunnel that has also helped us, and we have never flooded since 1921.
Wow.
And this is another one of our retail locations. We have 3. You'll hear book captains say, "Oh, it's on the same tour." Really? In my head, do they know it's not by you know. It is the same 2.5-mile journey, different starting points and interpretations of a long script. Without any fun facts, by the way. Somebody actually asked me how long it took me to memorize the script they gave us. If I had to memorize that exact script, I'd still be memorizing. Yeah, it's actually really hard. I have something called aphantasia. Has anybody heard of it? So I'm actually mind blind. If I close my eyes, I cannot imagine anything. Nothing. So my memory is hard.
How'd they do it?
Oh my gosh, let me tell you. So they put the first 4 floors on site with these elevator shafts right here. But each room is a box. Each box weighs 70,000 pounds. This seats 800 people. They still have live performances here. We've seen the movie Miss Congeniality. Stage right here is where they filmed the swimsuit competition and the perfect date scene. Fun fact, over 1,000 movies and TV segments have actually been filmed here.
You like it?
Yeah, very interesting.
Young Miss over here. Have you ever seen the movie Beaches?
Heard the name.
It has nothing to do with the Riverwalk.
Okay.
Coming.
Listening.
Yes, you do. How old are you? It's too late. What's that? There's a Mexican cowboy called a vaquero, and it sits in front of the Briscoe Western Art Museum. So they opened their doors in 2013, 1968, Hertzberg Circus Museum, 1930, San Antonio Library. Everything was and is. You'll hear me say that again and again. They don't tear anything down here. They will build up onto and out from. San Antonio actually has 127 buildings on the National Register of Historic Places. All of Texas, 227. I have boatloads of people every day. Sometimes they just sit. They sit. They don't walk. They don't laugh. They sit. One boat sat. Okay? And it was towards the end of the tour. And it's okay. We brought this bridge in 1890 from Berlin,
1890.
Connecticut.
1890.
You are okay, man. I promise you.
I would duck.
Somebody always does.
Yeah, I got a duck.
Yeah, you can.
Over to my right, you'll see a sculpture that is called Father Massenet's Table. He held the first Catholic Mass on the river in this area in 1691. Now, it sits on Marriage Island. The roots of the cypress tree form a soft, natural heart. And 300 weddings take place every year right here. Look at the root structure. Look at the height. This is not even the oldest tree, but it is what you can see the roots of. They say it's very lucky to be married here.
Kind of a little like Venice too.
There actually used to be a mill here. They called it the old mill crossing. And today you guys know the Rough Riders crossing here. Windows. Do you see the ugly, ugly faces on the wall?
Oh, yeah.
So these are called grotesques. The Smith and Young brothers were very superstitious. So they put these items on the building to ward off bad business and evil spirits. Dollars when it cost them well over $2 million.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, now it's a tower-like building. Everything was and is. The building on my left was the Plaza Hotel, now the Granada Apartments for seniors. The building on my right, San Antonio Library, now the International Trade Building. Everything was and is. But that Bexar County Courthouse in front of us has been that since 8 that comes up from the bottom. I'm going to beat my horn because we are actually entering into 3-way traffic. The traffic light on top of this bridge tells us whether or not we should or should not be in the area. Because if we are in the area and should not be in the area, guess what? We won't be in the area at all. We will be on our way to the Gulf of Mexico. Now we go 2.5 miles the actual river, 240. The Riverwalk, 15 miles. If you continue behind us, you would end up at King William's District, beautiful historic homes, and Southtown, hip and trendy neighborhood. Continue straight, you end up at the Pearl, used to be a brewery, now sushi shopping and dining, the zoo, Japanese tea gardens. Now more bonus material, the River Plaza. Everything was, and is, but follow the staircase up on my left. You will get a glimpse of the San Fernando Cathedral. It is the oldest cathedral on the river.
Oh.
No, on the river, listen to me. It is the oldest cathedral in the United States. Those two stones. Unless you're from Mexico, then it's probably the sniper tree. 1835, Texas Patriot Colonel Ben Milo escaped prison from Mexico City and was shot by a sniper who was on top of that very tree. On the right, the Esquire Tavern. So they say they were a barbershop, 1933. But then they opened their doors moments after Prohibition ended to a fully stocked bar and already drunk people. Now what I love about this building, I told you they don't tear down, they build up onto and out from. Look at the bottom of the building. Literally 1933 tavern, then bam, 2021 hotel on top.
Oh, look at
It
that.
actually reminds me of a mullet.
Old tavern here, and then
If
look
you
up
look at the
there.
chandeliers in the building on the left, that is how high the river water rose. The Aztec Theater coming up on my right is both. It was a silent motion picture theater and then suffered economic losses. Reemerged as a concert hall. Ann Wilson, Goo Goo Dolls, Limp Bizkit, and Snoop Dogg have all performed here. Same day they installed a 2-ton chandelier, same day the stock market crashed. Do we have any Selena fans on board?
I know what
Jennifer
it is.
Lopez fans? J-Lo was proposed to everywhere else. Is also dedicated to Robert Hudson, father of the Riverwalk. The yellow
Probably,
building
yeah.
on my right was the Alfred Sapper Company in 1901, and they built harnesses and saddles for everyone. Pancho Villa, Teddy Roosevelt and the Rough Riders, French, British, and American armies. That is now. 1853. It grew. It prospered. It went to the river.
I think I remember that from last time. We walked.
Hotel. The next building coming up on my left was the Knicks Hospital, 1930. Who knows the name Carol Burnett? Oliver
Yeah.
North. They were born here.
Oh, really?
Fun fact, bubblegum shrimp at the bottom of the hospital used to be the morgue. I believe 25 maybe. This hospital was empty for 5 years now. It's actually, one more time, for military and vets.
Yes.
Hey,
And
Doc.
we have the most cows in our state. Yeah, there are
Oh,
states
yeah.
that have more cows
gotta-
per person.
You got to
We
get
have
that
more
brisket.
cows. What's that?
I said, did we feed them in Iowa?
Yep. States you cannot cast a shadow upon the Alamo. 1,750 Mexicans and Americans lost their lives on that battlefield. That is sacred ground. And what? Anybody know the name Alex Haley, the author of Roots?
Yeah.
He was writing his book Roots while in the building on the right. It was a social gathering spot for Germans before that. And this area is Restaurant Row. We have just about everything. Mexican,
This is where we
American,
came in.
Mexican,
Yeah, I think you're right, yeah.
Tex-Mex, Mexican, barbecue, Mexican, Irish, Mexican, Italian, Mexican, German, Mexican, CBS, Mexican, we got it all.
The workers.
Indian, Asian, vegan, and more Mexican upstairs. Because we are known as Spanish Texas.
Oh, okay.
Now, coming up on the
Fine,
left, you're
yeah,
going to
yeah.
see a huge red sculpture. You're going to see in the entirety of it without obstruction when we make our turn sadly back from where we came. That was called the Torch of Friendship. That was a gift from Mexico. On the bridge, you'll see a bust of Robert Hoodman, father of the Riverwalk. And it is here, because it is here, where he put his office on river level, proving the river was safe from flooding. He was correct. And it only took me 5 years later for the first hotel to open their doors, Casa Rio, on my right. Family owned and operated by one family every year.
They do?
Too many, closer, is about 300. I think 250 is in here twice. There's actually 17 different species of marine life and probably 5 different cell phone carriers. Next question, have I ever hit a duck?
Yes.
No?
No.
No, I've tried the duck. And last question, have I ever hit another boat?
Yeah.
Yes, we have all hit other boats. The largest building ever moved across the street on airfield tires for the location. What's that? Oh, are you staying there? And they did that because of the shock to River Center.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, up at this hill, you'll see a public art garden. It is completely free. You'll see a lot of Sebastians in there. The statue in front of us, you might look at that and say, well, maybe that's a Sebastian. No. What makes that statue not a Sebastian, first off, is the color. This one, lack thereof. Sebastians are all gray. It's Pedro Reyes. Guys, I'm going to give you the safety information before we end the tour, just so that I can just tell you, take
There's
on
a
some more
Space
fun
Needle type
facts
tower there.
that I haven't gotten. No, Frito and Frito Pie invented in San Antonio.
Really?
The man who
Frito.
invented Gatorade from San Antonio.
Wow.
San Antonio is home to the very first Church's Fried Chicken, and Texas home to 81% of the world's What-A-Burgers.
Wow.
What? If you do not know what a What-A-Burger is, it's because we have 81% of them. If you do not know what a Taco Cabana is, it's because we have 94% of them.
I have.
And if you, there's
That's
actually
the
a
mall
$300
there.
fine if caught doing any of those things.
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Kind of a mall on the river there.
Yeah, I don't think they ever found out who she was.
Oh, that's.
But
Holy moly over there.
now, check out these flower pots in front of us. The one sticking out in the center has recently been, how do you say, cemented down. That one has been hit by every single boat captain. Oh yeah, I myself repeatedly. I had to tell people, I'm sorry you did not know this was a thrill ride. Yeah. I never touched your sister though.
Oh, that one.
You're in really good hands. Yes. As far as I know, yes. It is.
So you can flip it around. Three taps of the button, then you're filming yourself.
Jerry, that would be great.
Oh, they're great.
Hey, Jerry.
This would be nice for us on our hiking route.
I know it. I've looked at
The
that.
Pocket 3, yeah. And
Amazon, right?
yeah, you can get them on Amazon. Yeah, and I set it on my dash going down the road, like perfectly smooth video going down the road and that kind of thing. So yeah, really good little
Do
camera.
they have a long life on their batteries?
What's that?
About
one
4
called?
hours. It's
Is
a
that a
Pocket 3.
GoPro?
No, it's a DJI Pocket 3. The same company
okay.
that makes the drones.
Okay.
Yeah, great little camera. Yeah.
We're gonna have to go look for that. That would be great.
Oh, it's my favorite camera now because it's so small.
Yeah.
Well, we're at the Mount Alamo here, and we're gonna have a musket firing at 11:30, and there is the Alamo. I'm gonna walk over there and get a little closer to it. Well, we got done with the river cruise. That was kind of fun, very informative. And now I'm walking up to the Alamo here, just gonna check the outside of it. Okay, there is the outside of the old Alamo, the original. Definitely an old building here. So you go in. Kind of debating whether we're gonna go in there. And I don't know if you can take video in there, but I will ask them. The Alamo. There's Davy Crockett there, I think. And there's the guys that's getting ready to shoot the musket, I believe. I think you can just go in here. Oh, that's a church entry. Yeah, you can go into the church part of it, I think, there. But hello. All right. Hey, there's the Alamo. And there's Davy Crockett. See what's up here. Old Brass Canyon.
Where do we stand? Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
The Alamo over
And
there.
that's because we've
Good
seen a
shot.
lot- Right, yeah. And the reason why also is that we've seen a lot of battles under Spain. When we were a Spanish territory, we've seen a lot of major battles here. And so when Santa Anna squashed his rebellion in Zacatecas, it's like, here we go again.
See if Leah's learning anything here.
He's got organized a force of 6,000 men.
Have you learned anything? Have you learned anything?
I'm just enjoying the sun. It says do not touch that.
Okay. Leah's gonna go shake hands with Davy Crockett. All right. Oh, do not touch. Okay.
So that's as close as you're gonna get.
Okay. Hey, Davy. Thanks for defending the Alamo. Alamo, right?
Well, great day, okay? Hello, I'm gonna get y'all right here for a snapshot. You do get ready.
Hey, look at these doors here. The Alamo,
You gotta get them far away.
1859. Okay. Don't need sunglasses in here.
On the outside, you have spots that was black.
Okay. So this is the church part of it here. Yeah. Now let's look in here. Well, I guess you can go in there a different way or something. Pretty high ceilings, huh? Pretty high ceilings up in there. The Alamo.
It's just a bloody fight. And then the Tennesseans that were with Crockett, we believe, had to turn around from their defense of the palisade and defend back this way because they were coming in this way. And then this would have been the last stronghold.
Yeah.
Almo Dickinson was the battery commander here. He had the 3 cannon up here. His wife and baby were down here in the sacristy. So after the Mexican army had breached the North Wall, there was nobody attacking on this side. So his cannon were pretty useless right now. He came back down to say goodbye.
Did he go down that way?
He came down to the he came down the ramp.
Yeah.
Went into the sacristy and said goodbye, Susanna, and goodbye.
It's a good model over here. The church. The church is a very small part of it. He's showing the whole thing there, and he's talking about it. You know, look at
Can you put
that.
this in my purse, my backpack?
Old stones from the 1850s here. I don't know. You'd think, yeah, maybe they didn't worry about the heat. Maybe they didn't even heat it.
What was the question?
Oh, she said, why did they build it so tall?
So I believe when the U.S. Army was here, because for about 100 years there was no roof, there was no ceiling. There was no ceiling in here until the U.S. Army came in around the mid 1840s. To the late 1860s, and that's when they added. It was like a roof like this, like that. So you know this part of the Alamo, that's not original. They added that. The U.S. Army added this so they can to hide that again. And then come 1920s, that's when the DRT took it over and they added this ceiling instead. It's cement.
Okay. So that's the original walls, but not necessarily the ceiling and all that.
The walls, everything's pretty much original except for the ceiling and
Yeah, they do a rebuild of everything, don't they? They just kind of keep adding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when you see like how some of these little openings,
Yeah.
they have wooden planks like that at the top. That's from the U.S. Army when there was a second floor in here. I guess to bring in, because it was used as storage.
Yeah.
So just to bring in equipment,
Oh.
stuff like that.
Very good.
I feel it's real. Very tight.
I think they just added for like a sense of, I don't know how, I wouldn't know how to say it, but like regal, like just to make it more elegant, more church. Yeah.
Right.
And it does feel more churchy.
That's some old structure there. It took a beating, all the cannon fire. Enjoy the Alamo Church.
I am enjoying it.
We're gonna go check out this old tree here. I think
They
you.
have Christmas lights on it. Okay.
Oh yeah, I probably need it at night. Some of these oak trees are amazing. I don't know.
Well, that's what everyone thought actually would have came out.
I think we got into the tour. I think this is the rest of it. Oh, walk around.
Yeah.
Nobody took our ticket or anything. Well, let's see what we got here. Some of the original walls here of the Alamo.
Yeah, I don't have a pen from here.
Leah's got to go into the Alamo gift shop. Oh, you'll view your photos in there. Into the inner sanctum of the gift shop. It's dark in here. Take off the sunglasses. All kinds of Alamo stuff.
Are you serious?
Well, of course you have to have the Davy Crockett hats. I had one of those when I was a kid in the 50s, watching that TV show. That's a good shirt. Yeah, that was the hospital there. It was pretty small. We could walk down through here. Trees like got leaves all the way to the ground here. And up, 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 up. Leah's got to check out this cannon here. Oh, it's a 6-pounder. Ooh. 2 brown 6-pounders. Come and take it cannons from Gonzales. Oh, interesting. Yeah, nicely restored. Okay, the end of the day in San Antonio, and Leah's having, and I'm having, the In-N-Out burgers. Yummy.
Double.
Okay.